Welcome to the BFI's press launch for Gothic, the Dark Heart of Cinema. We're here for Gothic. It's going to be very scary. Those of a nervous disposition should leave now.
For heaven's sakes, what is it?
He went for a little walk. You should have seen his face.
Some people say to me, they think, oh, this is not for me, this is horror and it's gore and it's blood, and I don't really like that, and it's not that. I really want to make this point. There's nothing wrong with that. That can be great fun, great pleasure. But Gothic is something more and different. With horror films, they want you to look, they challenge you to see and get a fright and squeal and all of that. In the Gothic, it's something much more ambiguous, mysterious. It speaks to things that are very deep within us, that are both frightening and pleasurable. So really, it's that mixture that's very important of fear and pleasure. British have been brilliant as creators of the Gothic idea. Gothic is usually considered to have started in the 1790s in Britain. I mean, there's some antecedents in Greece and Rome and Prometheus, but really in Britain. So it's very much part of our sensibility and something that's around us all the while. And playing into film, some of the key characters created in Gothic literature, so Dracula, Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll, are the most filmed characters in the history of cinema and television. And you then come through to when Britain was in the ascendancy with Gothic film, thinking the 50s and Hammer Pictures. It was when Britain really ruled the world.
When I was growing up, you saw all that stuff on the TV, you saw all the Hammer films and all those old black and white ones, and you don't anymore. So modern kids, they haven't grown up with that same fantastic heritage that I did.
It is so interesting, isn't it? Because Hammer just gets talked about incessantly as this incredible kind of jewel in the British kind of cultural crown. And yet we don't see the movies.
No, they
certainly
disappeared.
not on the big screen.
You're quite right, they disappeared. They disappeared. I think there were a lot of arguments going on. I mean, sort of Hammer, I mean, it closed, didn't it, Reece? It closed, and I think the films got dissipated and dislodged and ended up in strange places, didn't they? And this one owns this one and that one owns the other. It's been a bit of a mess, and I think that's one of the reasons that they disappeared off the screen.
October to January, we're going to be celebrating all the dark side. We're celebrating the haunted, love is a devil, sadistic boyfriends, Byronic heroes, vampires, all the creatures of the dark. We're really going to have fun for the next 3 months.
Are you suggesting this is a knife I have in my hand? Have you gone mad, my sane husband?